remember. No, I was hustling.
I remember we used to used to get off of work. Used to be at Hula Hands.
Mm-hmm.
Used to meet you at Hula Hands. And then get off of work. Well, when I mean work, your runs or whatever. Then we'll go to the club.
You go to the club, exactly.
And then we'll come back.
You better cover me when I do something on run.
That's right.
I be hustling.
That's
Get
right.
the customers from the airport.
That's right.
Yeah.
And then I we'll end up always after the club. Where we'll end up at after the club, after everything.
Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, that was
the
pork and all that.
steaks.
The meat lovers. Shit, I ain't had pork probably since probably back then, shoot.
And you know I wasn't eating them either, but you always get the steak and
Get the big steak with the egg.
and he'll eat while he
Hash
drives.
browns, got a covered chunk.
He used to scare the shit out of me because he'll eat while he's driving.
While we driving.
I'm talking about he'll eat a whole damn steak in the middle of everything.
Oh yeah.
While he's driving on damn
on the way to
285.
Austell.
Yeah.
On the Austell, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. That was some of the, I don't know, God was with us those nights, man.
All the time. Had to be with
Yeah.
Shoot. The Hennessy, and the Hennessy.
And
the
this,
Hennessy and Heineken.
that's right.
Hennessy and Heineken. With
That's
Coke.
right.
Sometimes straight.
Straight, yeah. That was a lot of times, man. It was crazy, man. But like I said,
long
man,
enough, you know all that. You know, and like I said, God is good, man. And look, man, I'm just so happy that I got my boy right here talking to me. And we can talk about these things, and we can, you know, enlighten others and inspire others, you know,
That's right.
to do better and to get better. You know, look how we turn out. You know,
that's right. And I want to send a shout out to his little sister, Sherelle, my little sister as well, man. She going through a little battle with cancer, man, and we praying for her, and hopefully everything, you know, God work it out for her. It's her second round, but it's the second battle with it. I'm sending some prayers up for her and everything, man. And you know, I know the big man gonna take care of her like he took care of me. You know, and you know, my guy, he gonna do everything he can to make sure she all right.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And we gonna get back to working on that. And that's
doing
what it is.
the T cells. So
Yeah, yeah.
hopefully I'm a match for her, you know, and you know, hopefully she don't even need it. But if I gotta do what I gotta do, you know, no matter what, you know.
That's right.
If I'm a match, I'm gotta
That's
do
what
it.
I'm saying.
Right.
But he's always been like that, man. He's always been an unselfish cat, man. And you know, to do that for somebody, man, and to put yourself at risk. You know what I'm saying?
No matter what, no matter how they treat you, no matter what the person is, if it's blood being a life or death, you got to do it. You know, and God, you know, will prevail in the end with everything. You know,
right.
It's God. That's what God would do.
That's right.
You know,
Right.
always try to give back. Not only like my boy said, I came that night, you know, late night, but hey, my sister need me for this. I'm gonna do it. If I'm a match, I'm gonna do it.
That's right.
I don't have no choice about it.
That's right.
You know, ain't supposed about it.
And why you blessed, big dog? I told you that. I said, yeah, listen,
told me that.
I said, why you gonna bless? I said, man, God gonna bless you, bro, because you've been a blessing to other people, bro. You know, and I'm proud of you, man. And I look up to you, man, still, bro. So keep going on, man. You got your kids, man. Got the sniper, man. I ain't see the sniper, man. I came on here to see the sniper.
We got that sniper. We're gonna get him out of school. They said no, if I get him out of school, you gotta do some kind of test. Like that LSAT, what's called? I don't know, some of the schools they're doing all the tests they gotta take
Oh, okay.
for the end of the year.
Well, like you
Yeah,
said,
we
though,
left
like
for
you said, the student first.
School first, exactly. School
Yeah.
first. So he's been around the business all the time. He's an integral part of the business. He does, you know, stuff for the business. You know, all of them we learn. We're raising entrepreneurs, not employees.
I see the solid assassin.
He working all of them. We
See
teaching them
Lil
stuff
Mama,
now.
yeah.
Teaching them early. You
Yeah,
know?
they're working. They were working. They were getting their money. They got it.
right here.
They-
I'll pay them later.
Then look what he said.
They get paid in food and
In
in
food,
board,
right.
clothes. You want some jobs? You want this?
Look what he told me. He said, I could do push-ups. I said, I know Wayne gonna work. I said, I already know you gotta work out today, right? He said, yeah. I said, I do push-ups at the house anyway when I'm not doing that. I said, okay. I know you gotta train somebody today.
I don't know about it there. Coach trainer lady came, but she know what's going on, and it's her way of getting some unhealthy food today. So she came.
Yeah, I
One
know
of
you
my
gonna-
good clients.
I know you're gonna tear up tomorrow,
Oh
probably.
yeah, tomorrow. Yeah, well, Monday.
Monday. Oh, it's gonna be even worse for us. You got the whole weekend.
Whole weekend.
You
Yeah.
might make her throw up.
Oh It was a good climb though.
But hey, man, we definitely about to do this. We don't have to do this again, man.
Oh yeah, do it again, yeah.
We're gonna do it again from the studio, from the New Life studio.
Okay.
You gotta come out to the
I'm
bill.
gonna come out there, man. I'll come anywhere for you, bro. Anywhere.
For sure.
We'll be around my people, you know.
For sure. We gotta plan the cruise, man. We gotta plan the cruise.
You do a cruise? But one more lady loved the boat, you know, get on the boat. So she talked about that a couple of weeks ago.
Oh man,
That's a good thing, but you know, we've been in the business, but we'll take some time all once. It'll be coming up, definitely. I know you always awesome. When I call you, when you way out the country, or you even in Orlando, wherever, you everywhere, boy. And that's a good thing in your life.
But I still be working. You know how I
still
work.
working, yeah.
You called me, what time it was? I was on my way to the gym in Orlando.
Always working.
You
I
called me
told
out.
you, bring your stuff with you.
Yeah.
What you do, you've been doing that.
Yeah.
You're doing that, yeah.
Everywhere I go, I gotta get it. New Orleans, Orlando,
Even
wherever.
people for healthy fitness, even you got a weight loss journey or just a health journey or just want to get fit.
How do I
you got
look?
time.
How do I look, man?
You look like a NFL offensive tackle for the last time. You look younger than your son, your oldest son. You do, bro. You have a little area. You look younger than him. I saw you from when we were up. That's how God is, man. How good God is, man. How great He is, man. I looked at you when you were before all this happened. All everything
Right.
to now,
Right.
you look younger, you look
Right.
healthier,
Yeah.
you look, rejuvenated.
I feel
And
like
you always been a happy guy, always fun when you're there, but you content, you relax.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you look more healthy, you're moving and everything, man.
Yeah,
You know, God rebuild, God restore.
That's right.
God make things anew.
That's
You
right.
understand what I'm saying? Look, I didn't have kids. I have kids before my kids here. You understand what I'm saying? But
Right.
God can bless me with more kids. Bless me with my lady. You understand? We've been around. You know, we done had
Yeah.
women. Now we're just keeping it 100. Y'all, you know, off the record. We done had plenty women, whatever the whole case may be. But God has made things anew. God has made us where there's guys, like I say, even my age that I train, they're supposed to be going, somebody they want to go play college ball. They can't do half the stuff I do, working out. And you lift a tire, you flipping up in the air. How old are you? Yeah, some people don't believe how old I am. I ain't telling them how old I am. I ain't saying on record how old I am. They think I'm 15 years younger than what I am.
right.
And that's facts, you understand?
Right.
Yeah, but it goes to show you that God makes things anew. If you believe and you stay focused and you stay down, God will make a difference in your life. And that's what He did with you. You're a living testimony, bro. And I'm proud of you, man.
I appreciate it.
And look, you gonna inspire others. If this don't inspire you, this man right here, something wrong with you. You understand? Everybody got their fault. We not sitting here like we telling y'all live and uncut. A lot of things we can say on here, but we're not perfect. We're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. Jesus walked with prostitutes. He was around killers and people who taking, all kind of stuff.
That's right.
Nobody was perfect,
That's right.
but they believed in God. They loved the Lord. You understand what I'm saying? People who are listening right now, you're not perfect, but don't say, "Well, I didn't get this, I didn't get that. I've been on drugs or whatever your problem may be." You don't let that stop you from getting closer to God.
That's right.
God will make you a new. God knows how to restore and change things and make your life better for the best.
And even by my purpose in doing this, my doctor suggested that I do this. And she said, Eric, God has brought you, she said, from the mind. She said, nobody has never seen, I've never seen, she said, all the years, she said, you make my job, you're the reason why I do my job. She said, because you never miss an appointment, you never complain. Usually the next day you like, what's the next thing? And I said, man, that's the football mentality. I'm not gonna
Up
complain.
back once again, but it's coming up.
Right, right.
Still to you.
Right, and she said to walk in there, getting
That
diagnosed,
dog mentality, man.
diagnosed
That dog
July,
in you.
getting diagnosed in July, at the end of July, getting the put in the beginning of August, start chemo treatment the next week, and 3 of the most dangerous chemo meds dumped in me over a 4 month. I had 2 years worth of chemo dumped in me in 4 months. They were swinging for the fences, bro. In my case, they didn't think I was gonna make it right at all. Not any. But I looked my doctor in the eye, and she said the reason why she fought for me was because when I looked in the eye and I asked her, I said, when she told me what it was, and she'll tell me, I didn't even look at it. She looked at it on the screen when it spread metastasized. It was showing. She said, "You want to look at it?" I told her no. She looked at it. She said, "I do." And she looked at it. She was like, and her eyes got real big. I looked at her eyes, and her eyes got real big. And she was like, and I asked the doctor. I said, "Well, am I gonna live?" She said, "Well," she said, "Mr. Janu, I'm gonna tell you this." She said, "I'm not a taker or a giver of life." But she said, "I'm gonna do my best. What I do is I'm gonna do my best to prolong your life." And I said, "Shit, that's all I asked for. Let's go." I said, "Let's get to work. What I gotta do?" And when she laid out the plan, I just executed it, just like football.
Like football, yeah.
And it took 4 months, bro. I swear, bro. From August, I started chemo treatment August the 9th. I went through chemo treatment from August the 9th to December 15th. That was my last chemo. 12 cycles. No, it's 12 rounds, 6 cycles. Right? And the doctor had, when I went to my second opinion, I was gonna go to Houston, Texas, the MD Anderson clinic. God spoke to me, he said, no, you don't need to go there. He said, "Who did your brother's surgery?" And this is how the conversation God would come to me and say. He said, "Who did your brother's surgery?" And it so happened, let me show you how God works, bro. It was the perfect thing, bro. I know how God is real. Right? Joe, I had no problems getting no appointments, no nothing. I mean, I had no problem getting medication or nothing. They ran out of medication one time, but I didn't need it because I was overdoing it, she said. But she took me off, she scaled back, which was God's will. So, but the guy who did my brother Ricky had pancreatic cancer. And Rick's on episode 2. He had pancreatic cancer. He had the Whipple surgery. They took his organs out. He had a 21-hour surgery. My surgery is 8.5.
Put on the
They took out his intestines, his pancreas, everything, and just sat it on the table. His surgery was 21. It's called Whipple surgery. His surgery was 21 hours, bro. And he was my Yoda through this all. I would call him and ask him how to feel and what to expect. And he the one gave me the name New Life, but I'll tell you that right quick anyway. But the same surgeon who did his surgery on him was the same surgeon that put my port in. And God put him on the team of my oncologist. He was a part of the team already. So tell me God ain't know about it. I went to him for a second opinion. I didn't even know that he was the guy who put my port in. My brother told me to go see him. He said, "Man, don't go to Houston." He said, "Go, you don't have time to do all that." He said, "Go see Dr. Sharaf and tell me what he said." And what he said, "You pretty much could bank on it." Because he said, "That's okay." So I went. Yeah. I made an appointment and went saw him. And when I walked in his office, we looked at each other. And I noticed, I said, "Hey man, I know you." He said, "I know you." He looked at the last name. He looked at my last name. And he looked like, she'll tell you when I was getting my port put in, he looked at my last name, but he can't say nothing. Because he can't say, "Oh, I know you, you this." But he kept looking at me, So he put my port in. But then I went back to him for the second opinion. I didn't know I was going to the same person who put my port in. He looked at the last name and he said, "Eric," he said, I'm very well with your situation." He said, I'm a part of that team. I'm a part of that cancer board, the tumor board. We meet in the mornings at 6 in the morning and discuss your plan of treatment. He said, "For you," he said, "I'm gonna be honest with you." He said, "You got 3 additional tumors in your body. Only chemo could kill it." He said, "The only shot you got is chemo." He said, "Listen, you got your mass on your liver is 10 centimeters, which is the size of a grapefruit." He said, "If it shrinks to 6, he said, I can't." He said, "If I was to touch you right now, you'll die." He said, "Well, go through the chemo treatment." He said, "If it shrinks to 6 centimeters or below," he said, "I'm gonna hit it with everything with the kitchen sink." He said, "Because you got such a big cancer." And I said, "Well, let's get it." So I endured all that. She'll tell you pictures and everything coming of my chemo treatment. People ain't even know. I was unrecognizable, bro. I would look like Pookie off New Jack. You know what I'm saying? I lost that much weight. I was sucking in. It was crazy, bro. I had no energy. I was lethargic. I was miserable. Neuropathy, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And you don't go through unscathed. I was scared. My skin was shaved. I lost all my hair. My shit gray. It came back gray. Shit. My skin was peeling. It's like I shed a whole new person, but it was it was good because I came back even better. It was like I didn't get it. But my brother Ricky, I used to call him and ask him because I couldn't eat anything. And he used to tell me, "Listen, go get some gumbo." My sister used to make the gumbo for me. And he said, "Call Mom Lou and ask her to make the gumbo for you on your way home. And I called her. She said, because I have to pass her going to Kennestone, and I have to pass her coming back. And I called her 8 in the morning. I said, Mom, I have to eat today. I'm hungry. And she would say, okay, what do you want? Red beans or gumbo? And every time, whatever I wanted, she'll make it. And she'll call me. It'll be about, she said, well, how long you in chemo treatment? I said, from 8 to 4. She said, well, pass over. She'll call at about 12 o'clock noon. And that's like the halfway point. And she'll be like, it's ready. So I'll pass over. And Ricky, my brother, used to be like, he would say, go to Smoothie King, get you these watermelon hydration smoothies. He said, it'll give you hydration, because I had a problem with hydrating. You know, because my liver, my kidneys even was failing. I had stage 3 kidney failure. I didn't tell nobody that. I had stage 3 kidney failure through all of this. So my doctor made me go, you know, and she always made me stay hydrated so I could, you know, fight it or whatever. So he told me, he said, hey man, when I told him what the diagnosis was, he said, man, listen, he said, welcome to your new life. And I said, what? My new life? I said, what are you talking about? He said, everything you know have known is going to change. He said, the way you do things, the way you approach things, everything is a new life. So by my name being Janu, instead of just putting N-E-A-U, N-E-U, life, I use my last name, N-E-A-U, life. So it's a new life. It is Janu Strong. So that's what it stands for, and that's what the metaphor is in the symbol. And I had Ricky, you know, to thank for that. And I had you to thank for that too, because you always hit me up and gave me words of encouragement. And you always prayed for me and prayed with me. And you'll send me little things and stuff like that. You know, you always give me words of encouragement. And I just want to say that. But we about to wrap it up. When I have time, I can talk to you forever. And we got part 2 coming soon. Part 2. And everything. And I don't know if Joe has some closing words, closing remarks for you. He did. So I just want to tell him, no, I love him. It's my dog. It's my big bro. I love him. If you mess with him, if you love him, if you mess with him, I'm coming.
He coming. Got my blind side, got my back.
But he got some. He got something in his restaurant. Y'all think y'all gonna come up in here?
Oh yeah.
He got something for you.
Got a bunch of tools.
Yeah, he got some tools for you. He'll tool you, tighten you right up.
With surprise. Don't tell him. That's my buddy. Look, I enjoyed this conversation.
We coming back for the gym. We gonna do part 2 for the gym.
We'll do part 2 at Perfect Training. It's called PT Time.
That's right.
All right, Perfect Training Time.
That's right.
Check us out. You're gonna see my boy right here putting in more work. We're gonna do living the treadmill. We're gonna do some other stuff now.
That's right.
Time taking a nut till you done. We gotta do some other stuff.